Sunset Retirement Communities is a special place because our team's passion for the mission is empowered by our culture. Our passion for the mission helps us to listen to those we serve and to care enough to find fiscally responsible solutions to meet those needs in a way that shows the face of Jesus.
We had some chillers on the campus that were really quite loud, and so that always kind of been an issue for us. It's been a bug, like what are we going to do about this? And then over time we started to really notice that the building was having a hard time transitioning, mainly in the spring and the fall. Hard to keep the temperature consistent. The windows were old and a little bit drafty at times, and we knew that was all contributing to this lack of balance in temperature in the building.
We started to, years ago, change a lot of our lighting out to LEDs. And the more we started looking at doing some of that, the more excited we got, and we could see some more of what we can save and what we could do to make our environment more comfortable for our residents. And then we started looking more of financially of what we could save and what we can do, and then it really started to open up. One of the big projects was our HVAC system that was truly dated in parts of our building. Some of our HVAC suppliers, one of them being Hearst Mechanical, started coming in and they said, oh my goodness, you can do this, you can do that, and as long as we're going to do this, we can do that. And we started to get excited. With the HVAC project, we received a lot of incentives and rebates through energy suppliers. We had $144,000 on rebates through consumers and DTE Energy. It's reassuring to get a check coming in versus a check going out all the time. So the $200,000 chiller turned into a $1.266 million project.
The financial impact was probably our biggest concern. I mean, to take on a project like this is quite large and one of the biggest projects we've ever done. I think that was scary for us to look at those numbers and to make that jump. And it took us months really to get to a point where we were all comfortable with the financial decision and the impact it was going to have. And I don't think we've doubted it for a minute since. It's been even better than we thought it was going to be in terms of the rebates and what it's done to our energy bills and usage. It's been really, really good.
We started to look at our ROI, and we came back with an ROI of about 6.5 years, which was just fantastic. As long as we're going to do our energy savings, a big part of it is going to be replacing the inefficient windows. And that's made a huge impact of keeping my building comfortable. There's no hardship in opening a window for a lot of our elderly residents, and they do. They really, really like it.
We have new windows, and the front of the place, they did that too. And it just looks great.
And for them to sit there in the dining room and not be with a sweater on anymore because they sit by the window and all of a sudden it's like, oh, life just got a little bit better.
The residents have noticed a difference. Especially we just went through the first spring and that went really well. The temperature stayed really nice in the building. We didn't get nearly as many complaints or concerns from people. So I think they definitely noticed. And then the windows were a huge impact for them. The process went really smoothly, and now they can operate their windows easier, and they just look so much nicer in the rooms.
There's people from DTE Energy and consumers that will come in and at least get you started and pointed in the right direction. It's a huge cost, but the paybacks are impressive. After we meet our ROI in 6.5 years, the benefits keep coming. You know, for years on, we're going to experience some savings of probably about $144,000 a year that comes right back to us. Every year we'll continue to see that.
I'm the most pleased with being a part of this community, Sunset, and having the ability to make decisions like this. You know, taking a risk and spending $1 million on a project like this, knowing that it's just the right thing to do.